Welcome back to a new episode of Beautifully Made. I am a little late, like a day late. I was busy this week and didn't get to record on the day that I wanted to, but I at least wanted to finish off the month with another segment and say hello and talk a little bit about a legacy. I was kind of blindsided by some news yesterday with some friends that have a shop here in the plaza. They're closing, and they have been a brick and mortar business, a creative home interior design, decorating, sold furniture, clothing, home decor, wall decor. They used to sell my art when they had a different location. I've done art for them at this location. And they're closing their doors at the end of next month. And it just breaks my heart. I'm going to miss seeing them. But I understand. And I really, commend them on staying in business for 15 years. They were at a few locations. I believe this is at least their third, if not more, within that time frame, moving in different locations and opening a second one at one time too. But just a mother and daughter, and really the family, her son and daughter-in-law and her other daughter, they were all involved. And they're just like, yeah, the economy isn't really supporting what they're doing anymore. And they're going to transition to maybe doing some online pop-up boutiques and maybe some of the markets that are in here in our community, those boutiques, but no more brick and mortar. So it was really sad to hear that. And, just wanting to share their journey and shout them out. Elaine and Erica with Bird's Nest, I love you both and love your family so much. And just really want to share whenever you're going to do your pop-ups and just express how, I much I admire you. I really wouldn't be here in my location if it wasn't for the help of Elaine. She's also a real estate agent. And so she helped me go through my contract. And that was a big help to understand some of the things that were requested and what I needed to do. So just that networking that you do throughout your life and supporting one another and cheering one another on, it does transition into new ways, but it makes me worried and scared, and I'm still plugging along, and it's not easy. These last 2 months have been super, super difficult. The walk-in traffic is extremely low. If I have an event or a class or something scheduled, those turn out okay. But just to have people pop in and shop or do something is like null and void. And I've adjusted my hours to support doing some other things rather than, I guess, relying on that kind of activity because I, am new at this. I mean, this is going on 2 years, and it's a different outline of business than what the clothing and boutique was, but still relies on, foot traffic and people wanting to pop in and shop from the gift shop and the clothes that I do have, or the art that is on the wall from the exhibiting artist, or, wanting to sit down and make something, paint something, do something fun with their families, pop in and play a game. So it still relies on community support. And I totally try to give back when people call or ask or walk in wanting a donation, and I've never seen their face before. I've never seen them in the studio before. I've never heard from them before. I always try to at least offer something, some kind of little art kit or something that they can have to go out the door to build a basket for their raffles, whatever I can do. But that's literally coming out of my pocket. I mean, that is not something that the business fully can support. I am not at the point where I am actually taking any kind of a paycheck whatsoever from what I'm doing here. It is literally paying the cost of my rent and the cost of utilities and my insurance and taxes and all of those things. So it's just really needs to sustain more than just itself. And I'm hoping that that does turn around. And I commend Erica and Elaine and their family for making things work fabulously for 15 years. I mean, it is a very difficult thing. And on top of that, having this space, I'm also generating art, making art, creating classes, doing lessons. And I'm still just me. I don't have employees. I can't support employees. I can't afford to hire anyone. I don't have that capability, but I have time and I'm able to adjust the times that I'm here to support all the other activities that I have put on my plate. And I can take on more, and I'm having more meetings to do more things with more people in the community to fill in those spaces that have become available because there isn't a walk-in situation where I'm sitting here and people are shopping the whole time I'm here. So I feel like I have the ability to change my structure of what I offer and how I offer it to support that, and wanting to generate, an income with my art and creativity and my marketing experience. And that's what's important to me, is that I have transitioned into this time of life where my creativity can, help me make a living. And so it's scary. It's very hard to do. It's very daunting. And when you see your friends, closing up shop and knowing all the hard work they've put into it, I just admire them so much, and just want to support them in any way that I can. And I feel like that across the board with all kinds of businesses. Another business, she was so sweet. She's taking classes here. She has this little mobile gift shop. She's going into a brick and mortar store. She's starting hers. And so just wanting to support her and commend the littlest gift shop, transitioning into a place, a location. And, wanting to support another friend who had this huge endeavor of moving her studio from downtown Canton at this, big open space to a more central location into the walkable district of downtown. And she's been doing that in this blizzard. And they have been moving things, and I'm watching all of her, posts online, and it's just amazing. I'm so glad she's surrounded by so many good people to help her. So BZ Tat, Vicky, you're doing a wonderful job getting a new location set up. I can't wait to visit it. I still have a piece of art I have to pick up from one of your artists that I got at your show, and I haven't even got to make it down to do that. But, just very excited to see that new space and all that she does to support the art community. I know that she's going to make that rock. Just there's so much transition and so many things going on, and so many people just trying to make it work, just trying to survive, just trying to be positive lights in everything that's going on in this world. And so that's what this message is about, is just resilience, and finding that in yourself and seeing that in other people and supporting that. That's what we need more of. And so I just want you to recognize that in your own community. Look around and see the places that are offering their sales and offering good deals because they're wanting to make it. They're wanting to have you shop local and maybe support an online endeavor too. Hey, I have an online shop too. I'm sharing stuff. I became an Amazon associate because if you want to buy from Amazon, at least if you buy it from my little shop, it comes back and supports me. I'll create whatever I can do to make it work for you and me both. And so I just want to encourage you to look for those people within your circles, or find out about them, or follow them and share their posts. I have a rock star set of people that share things that I do all the time, and they're not even local sometimes. Sometimes they're traveling and they'll do it. And that means so much to me because it's awareness. And you can be that for somebody else too. So it's okay if you can't hand over $1 every time you want to support them, but sharing them on, sharing what they're doing, supporting them in other ways, that's huge. And if you are asking for help with a project that you're doing in the community, support them a little bit, shop from them, get a gift certificate out of your pocket for a person in your life, do something to help when you come back and they are giving you something for that donation, or whatever it is that your organization or you're volunteering to help, because you don't want to say no. A lot of people like me want to help other organizations in our community, but it's often really hard. And so we need your support so we can help you. Help us help you. That's more or less my message. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say hello and tell you, what's going on, and cheer on those people that are trying their best, because they need it. They really do. I need it too. As positive and exciting that I, am about all the things that are coming down on my journey, there's still struggles and it's still scary. And I appreciate everyone who helps me along the way too, because I am stubborn. I want to do everything and not ask for help because I feel like it's a burden sometimes. And I have to realize that that's not true. People love helping, and I appreciate it when they do. So that's my little message for today. But I hope you're ending January on a much warmer note than we are. We are one of the coldest days today that it has been in 31 years, according to my weather app. So we were at minus 15 degrees when I woke up this morning, and minus 23 feel like degrees. So it's been very cold. But I'm here. We have a little craft today. I have people coming in to paint, and I hope it's a good Saturday. So take care. Stay warm. Looking forward to February. Hope you're on my newsletter list, because it's going out tomorrow, and the football helmet's getting hidden. So if you don't know anything about that, follow me on social media to find out more. So take care. Bye-bye.